Hello everyone, welcome to Astroaria. This is a survival crafting game. The developer said it was going to be similar to Forever Skies and Raft, and it will get a demo on the 30th later this week. A big thanks to the devs for sending me an early version of the game. An early version, I suppose, because it's an early access version to the demo. In the end, it wasn't war that destroyed us, but ambition. The most brilliant mind humanity have ever known bore Astroaria, a project meant to be our salvation. Instead, it failed, leading to humanity's doom. Unbeknownst to all, Alfred, creator of Astroaria, knew the risks behind this project and developed a secret fallback plan. 12X units, each containing a human DNA sample, and we are apparently the 12th unit. It went a little too fast at the end, but hey. Probably because I was trying to read it out loud as well. So all I know about this game is it's a survival crafting, and we are a robot. But we also have a human hand. EX12, you're finally online. I made a terrible mistake. I cannot tell you everything here, but now you are our last hope. Look down. Do you see it? That's a human arm. Nah man, that's a hologram. I built one onto you because it's the last living remnant of humanity. You must ensure it survives. You'll need to regularly inject organic matter into it to keep it alive. There's a sample ready. Inject it now. You will learn how to craft them and never let the bar hit 0. Well done, EX12. One more thing. Apply some maintenance oil regularly, or you'll struggle to move. There should be a sample. Remember, running will deplete it faster. You're good to go, EX12. And don't forget to grab the knowledge hub. It will come in handy. Alright, so let's, I guess, use these. They don't do a whole lot, I guess. Ultimately, I think you can kind of see these as our hunger and thirst bar in this game. Access the knowledge hub from Geralt. Okay, so that's this, I'm guessing, then. Synchronizing neural link. Synchronized complete.
Oh, finally active. Hello, EX12. I'm Gerald, Alfred's attempt at making exploration smoother. I contain the Knowledge Hub, a compact database of everything we've learned from past expeditions. It unlocks as you go, so relax. I'll do the thinking. Statistics suggest that's safer for everyone.
Alright, T to open the knowledge hub. Okay, it's just a little tutorial thing, I'm guessing. I didn't expect it to have voice acting, I will admit. I'm gonna use up most of these things, you know, keep them at 100% and all that. Or close to, anyway. Alright, so first steps. Harvest white limber berries from the limber tree. This is a limber tree. Where are the berries at, man? Huh, did not expect the tops to be open. These look like berries. What are you? You are something else. What kind of tree is this? I'm not sure. Carambola is what we got. Well, it's not something we need right now. I see that this limberberry tree has some limberberries.
Seeds, huh? Who knew you had a green thumb hidden inside that metal shell? Unfortunately, though, you can't sweet-talk them into growing. Some seeds are picky. They care about temperature, humidity, and even the fertility of the soil. Make sure to nail all of them if you want to see something growing.
These are the basic of farming. Yeah. Alright, we need to find a cave on this island. I probably ran the complete other direction by now. There's some smoke over there. And there is another building right here.
Heads up, EX12.
Oh.
That's a resource distribution unit. Alfred said they'd bring harmony between ecosystems. But they somehow got taken over by something and became aggressive. Cut all the exposed wires with a knife and fix them. That's the only way to harvest the rare resource they're carrying.
Alright, thanks. You also gonna tell me how to get the knife? I'm guessing we can just make one. Quartz and tempered glass. I feel like we're not gonna get that anytime soon. Insignificant wind level. Well, not like we can blow on these things, right? No. Alright, well, let's continue. Here's where the smoke came from. I guess this is also where the cave is at. Wind turbine scrap. Sad days. There is an entire log that is quite a lot of information, but it seems like there's a storm that hit.
Honestly, I can't seem to find who invented this marvel, so it was probably Alfred himself. Well, this scanner is by far your most reliable tool to understand island parameters. All that crucial data to help you adapt and make the most of these strange floating lands. Every parameter should affect the decisions you'll make on each island. What machineries to deploy, how to harness energy efficiently, what to grow, and whatever else you want.
That seems like so much info, man. Insert energy cell to charge. We can also dismantle it, and then we can bring it with us. Okay, well that's nice. We cannot dismantle this. It says windy island. The high wind intensity. I'm guessing we can place this wind turbine down at the other place. To open up the door. I'm not 100% sure what the heck I'm looking at. Per se, except that it's less humid than the Netherlands. It's pretty warm. There's a high wind intensity. It's bad for solar power. Fertility, I guess, is so-so. And gravity seems to be randomized, I guess, on each island. And there's radiation. Fantastic. Well, for now, let's go into this cave. I'm gonna grab a couple of these quartz as well. And the dirt, which seems to have a fertility rating on it. You know, this game is a lot more detailed than I expected it would be. So what are we even looking for here? Find a cave and craft a bioheal synthesizer. We need a lithium battery, glass, and electronic boards. Okay, for that we need copper wire, silicon. The lithium battery we can make. Glass is not something... A glass we can just make with the quartz. And we need copper. Copper as well as silicon. Well, found silicon, I guess. That was easy. Oh, but there is some stuff here. Sweet. And the electronic board we need. Extra sweet. So let's make one of those. And then we can place it down, but we'll do that back at the base. Then we need a jackhammer to mine even more here. What did that cost? Just some copper wire? You know what? We may as well, I guess. That actually gave us quite a bit. Does it have durability? Surprisingly, it doesn't seem like it. And there's also no power? I love how it says exit. There was this part at the beginning where that was blocked off by a bunch of boulders as well. And we needed the jackhammer. But let's take a quick look at that before I get utterly lost here. Alright, so that is this. It's just more cave. Ooh, but there's stuff here. Another data log. Ooh, there was a guy that was stuck here because the thing collapsed. Alright, for now I think I'm just gonna head back. I do like how the sky looks in this game. It looks pretty. Some of the other islands look kind of crazy as well. I'm guessing that is radiation, the green clouds. And there's also purple clouds. So let's see. Different things, different results, eh? I guess it just means more power. Can we just toss in like anything? Oh, only organics, okay. So then we click the little leaf after throwing 3 items in, and this will create a potion that gives us 15 organics. We use that. Alright, that ain't too bad. Oh wow, there's some sort of meteor fall or something, is what it looks like. Or just some heavy rain, it's one or the other. Although it's above the clouds as well. Right, our next goal is to build an airship. But I suppose first things first, we would need to get a smelter up and going. And we craft that at the crafting station. So we need copper wire, as well as an electronic board. Sounds easy enough. Place it all out here, I guess, for now.
Oh, nice! Your first machinery. You're making progress faster than I expected. Maybe Alfred was right betting on you. But don't relax just yet. Machines need blueprints. Hold one and insert it into the bottom right reader. Then it will become a machine with ambitions. I can't deny I'm a little jealous here.
Alright, well, while I was yapping, started to craft a smelter. I do quite like this UI. It makes it very easy to craft stuff like this, because you have access to both the...
It's power time. Without energy, your machines are just very expensive decorations, EX12. Hold an energy cell and place it in to get them running. But remember, you'll need to charge it before the fun begins.
Alright, well, that is charging right now, so that is good. Yeah, I do quite like this UI, because you can see what you can build in the crafting station here. But at the same time, you can craft the components individually without leaving the screen, so you can keep looking back and forth, which, for my tiny brain, that is actually pretty nice and pretty handy. Silver oxide is marked. I guess we may as well go towards that area. We need to go towards the smoke either way. Because apparently there was a smelter blueprint there. I'm guessing they mean this smoke though. We need a knife in order to get that. This looks like a broken smelter, alright. Here's the smelting blueprint, sweet. Guess we just click on it. Oh no, we have to insert it into the smelter, okay. Should probably read more before I say stuff, but that never stopped me before. I wonder if there's fall damage in this game. It doesn't seem like it so far, because I can just fly up and jump back down. So, seems to be a slot here. I cannot interact with it though. That's because it's the bloody crafting station. Oh my god. Oh, it's doing something. Loading all the data of the disk. New blueprint unlocked. Tempered glass. Which requires some regular glass. Not enough energy, right. That is what this was for. So dump that in there. Seems like we can have 2 energy cells. Alright, we should also press this button to actually use it. How fast does that drain? I think that was like 10% that got cut off. We also learned how to craft a storage box. Okay. Well, don't we need that right now. We do need the knife, which is coarse and tempered glass. What is the other thing? An airship deconstructor. We need silver. That's probably what the silver leaves are going to be for, I'm guessing. Now that we also have the knife, we can deal with that robot. We can cut his wires. I'm going to get some of this silver oxide, and we're going to take a little look at that. That's not what I expected to happen. I thought those were little strings. I guess we just scraped off the silver layer. We would also need more copper, actually. There was this greenhouse, or dome. Where's the entrance? Over here. I'm gonna take a quick look. Alright, there's another log here. And what is this? The bioheal recipe.
Oh, you found a bioheal recipe card. I'm starting to think you might have a half-functional CPU under there, EX12. These important cards contain instructions for crafting special injectors, specific combos of organic ingredients with guaranteed results. Just hold the card and put the shown ingredients into the bioheal synthesizer.
What is this? Another bioheal recipe. And wind trees.
What? This must be your lucky day. You just came across an extraordinary result of the genius behind the plant breeder. The wind tree is able to increase wind intensity within its area. Didn't we spot an outpost earlier in need of wind?
Oh yeah, we did. Where the, what is the thing called? The dude is at? The robot. Limber tree plus silver leaf tray equals wind tree. That's some good stuff to know. I'm guessing we can kinda create, like, wind anywhere then, can we not? I would be guessing so. It does look pretty cool as well. Alright, I got a couple extra copper. Let's see if we can take out that robot real quick. He should be down there. And then we can also plant the tree. That's probably gonna take a little while to grow. Let's see, we need to cut his wires. Come on. No. Keep standing still, mate. This is so difficult, man. To, like, sneak up on him or something. Come on, stealth mode. Oh, stand still, dude. Alright, there we go. My god. Repair kit required. Alright, there we go. Planted the tree. Can we make a repair kit for this dude? Let's craft that. Repair kit. I actually already had one too. There we go. You gonna be happy now? Oh yeah, he is. He had a pyro tree seed. And this one actually has a... Well, I guess they all have, like, minimum requirements. What is he gonna do now, though? We're gonna check around the area? We can rename him. There you go, Bob. Have a new name. Don't know what he's gonna do now, but we'll see. Right, we also had these recipes as well. Oh, you can kind of see what you can throw together for big heals. So if we have the emberine fruit as well as the Kamala berries, we can make a 50 heal. And then mushrooms plus the sulfur fungi creates a 30 heal as well as regular heal, which I would kind of like right now. Alright, we have to craft an airship constructor. We needed silver for that. Guessing we just smelt. Yes, we smelt the oxide. into silver. Might get the airship hull in there. And then build an airship scout. We need tempered glass, fiberglass, and electronic components. Most of it is being smelted in here. Yeah, that's our last glass. We also require dirt, so we're gonna have to take a look for that. Well, if anything, I found another one of these storage chests. A lot of them have the crafting stations here, which I'm kind of wondering why. Why would you bring so many storage table or the crafting tables into a cave, man? Huh. This is a way wider area. Hey, some dirt. Dirt is a lot rarer than you expect for some reason. Some decent loot. Alright, I think we have everything that we need. This side of the cave has also been completely explored. Let's head back to base. Alright, taking a quick look at this place, it seems like the tree has grown. But it's still not significant wind power. I'm guessing it needs to grow farther, the tree, or grow bigger. But we need an extra tree. Durability depleted. That's the thing? Oh man. How do we make another one then? I guess we can't? We probably don't have the recipe. My big guess is that that recipe is going to be found in the place we're trying to open. But first things first, we need to build that airship. So let's see. This is rather large. Yeah. How the heck are we going to get in there from up down here?
Ooh, piloting an airship? Alfred would be thrilled. A couple things about it. This craft runs on a passive propulsion system. It works by absorbing ambient electromagnetic particles from the floating island field. You know, the same field that keeps rocks and your fleeting hopes afloat. Ha! Just kidding. Sort of. Anyway, relying only on that for propulsion might be slow. So give the ship energy and you'll notice the difference, I promise. I suggest having at least 25% total energy on the engine.
I'm gonna try put everything into the airship, because I imagine that is something we can do. I do like that we can fly this high. Makes it very easy. Yes, we can actually place stuff here. That's neat. Alright, pretty good. I'm gonna put these power cells in here for now. I know most of them don't have any power in them, but makes it easier, I guess. Alright, how are you looking, man? Still 60%, so I'm guessing we need to do more here. Well, we did get another wintry seed, so let's go plant that real quick. Plant it a bit closer, hopefully that changes something. And then I'm just gonna look around a little bit. We have to go to a desert island. I'm guessing that one over there. That's where we're gonna find some cobalt berries. Pure antidote. That could be good, healing my arm from poison. Well, good news, the second tree seemed to have done the job. As expected, we are getting a new blueprint. There's a bunch of wind turbines here too. What's up, Bob? You got anything for me? No, I think he's just chilling nowadays. Okay, we cannot place the wind turbines on top of our ship. Alright, put the blueprint card in the crafting station. And what are we gonna get? Yeah, the wind turbine as expected.
Ah, welcome to the drive unlock system. Let me put it simply. The more you fly, the more your airship learns. Every bit of dust, wreckage, or floating scrap nearby gets scanned. The drive collects these tiny samples, analyzes their structural properties, and figures out how they can be used in construction. With each new expedition, the drive becomes faster and more efficient, letting it develop new airship components even quicker.
I did not expect to have the text there. I was just looking at what this was, man. Alright, let's pilot this thing. This already controls a bit different than I thought it would. What was that noise? Probably hit something. Alright, I saw that there were some islands, like, really close to this big island. So I want to check these out first. Yeah, I can see what they meant. This actually goes really damn slow. Oh, damn. That's a lot of random materials in this chest. Alright, the neat thing about being this high up, the wind turbine actually goes really darn quick. I'm quickly gonna, charge some batteries here while we fly over to that island over there and that one over there. Alright, island number 2, a smelting blueprint. It is a cobalt. And that's what we need the cobalt berries for? Yes. And then the third island, an island scanner. Once placed, it cannot be removed. Okay, well, seems kind of important. We'll place it on the desert island. It seems like this demo doesn't have a whole lot more than the 2 desert islands. Sweet, that one is 100%. That one is as well. So then we just plump them in here. And then I guess we can go a lot faster now, right? It feels like we are maybe slightly faster? Still not super fast though, but I guess that is to be expected. Something we unlock later. Again, we unlocked an airship storage. And that is also the only thing we can unlock during the demo. How much does it cost? One storage as well as an electronic board. That's not too bad. So it seems to be just a regular storage, but slightly smaller, or bigger, I mean. This one has 2 extra rows, but also it has like at least 1 more on each row as well. If that makes sense, I suppose. Where the heck are we going? I didn't think there was an autopilot. It does say exit autopilot mode. I guess I can just like... Hey, I can lock the speed and walk away? I cannot walk away though. That's the thing. Okay, but if I just press R, it doesn't exit autopilot mode, it just lets me move. It exits and engages autopilot is probably more accurate to that. It's kind of weird that I haven't seen it before, but maybe I was just crashing into the floating islands and that made it stop. If I was a cobalt berry, where the heck would I be? Well, in the ravine cave, apparently, is what the quest says. I should really read more than just the top text. And there is a ravine right here. Do I just want to jump down is the question? Oh, another smelter blueprint. Red coral sample. What the heck is this? A gemstone. And this is the purple coral sample. That's one of the things we needed. Okay, it looks like we can't just jump down here. It leads back up there. What do we have over here? A solar panel? I'll be taking that. Surely this is something, right? No? I guess not. Aha! This must be these cobalt berries. Yes. Nice. There we go, I found 3 of them. Oh, there seems to be another one of those silver streaks. Oh, that just leads back here. Okay, sweet. Which means we're out into the ravine again.
Uh-oh. Someone's arm made a new friend,
Damn
and it's
it.
toxic. It was for sure that toxic purple gas. Unfortunately, this stuff eats through cellular structure like Alfred through data logs, and it depletes your arm faster. Find an antidote recipe and you'll be fine. Or just wait and hope, I guess. I'm pretty sure this kind of poisoning wears off with time. Probably. Don't quote me on that.
Alright, well luckily we had a antidote for that. Also, what is this recipe though? It's the final one for the smelter. I guess while we're waiting. Oh, we cannot smelt while it's fetching info. Okay. New blueprint unlocked. Coral alloy. Oh, that's the other thing we have to get. So we need a blue coral sample still for that. We're going to need some copper and then we can make the anti-radiation. Luckily we have a bunch of it. And how do we use it? Temporarily protects you against radiation for 2 minutes. So basically we don't want to really be dilly-dallying here. Alright, let's use it. Let's see if we can go in here now. There's another smelting blueprint. I don't think it's going to do much for us. A recipe for pure antidote could be great as well. Anything around here? Just some goodies. GPS module. I think it's around these trees, this thing. Oh yeah, that's the blue coral. There we go. Maybe just get rid of this one because we had to pass it to get out of the ravine. Oh, come on. We got a poisoned arm. I thought that's what we had the immunity for. Well, that was radiation, not poison, I suppose. What is this going to do for us then? Because honestly, it shouldn't be able to do anything now. Wait, it just gave us the coral alloy. I mean, don't mind if I do, because we actually needed some. We were making a new one either way. Alright, find a GPS module and locate carbon crates. So I got one here. A compact chip designed for use in an airship control panel. Do we have a... There it is. Fetching. Located. So it is like right in front of us now. So it must be that tiny island, right? Well, I can see the crate, so that's good. I really hope this poisoned arm's gonna wear off soon, because I don't have the cobalt to fix it. Ooh, it looks all special. Congratulations! It's me again, Geralt. This might be my last message, maybe. You've completed the demo, but this is just the beginning. The full game will take you across a vast world of floating islands, with more biomes, creatures, flora, and secrets to uncover. Build and customize your own modular airship, and unlock tons of new blueprints and mechanics. Discover new life through plant breeding. Find new ways to exploit ecosystems and thrive, whether it's on your own or with friends. In the full version, I won't just be a voice. I'll be there with you. With all my charm, of course. Now you can open the crate. See you soon. What does this have? Another GPS? Crafting chips? Bunch of goodies? What did we unlock? A planter? Now we have this final one too. Let's go get the materials real quick for this. Actually, never mind. We already have them in the inventory. And let's see. It was, yeah, purple, poison purple coral. There we go. Oh, sweet. It actually shows them on the side here too. What else do we get? The solar panels. I also got another GPS. I wonder where that one goes. Seems pretty... Ah, it's all the way over there. Or up there. So far, I will admit, the game's been pretty interesting. Seems like there's a lot of unique, like, little features. Of course, having the robot arm and as well as, like, lubricant that you need to keep track of is just basically hunger and thirst replaced. But I find that it's a pretty good, like, alternate thing. It's different from, like, needing energy or something, which is what most robot survival games have, right? Then, of course, the entire, like, tree breeding part seems pretty unique, or sounds pretty unique. What's in here? Just a bunch more stuff to play around with. Okay, and from here you can see that there's, like, other small islands out there. And then, of course, there was the, I guess, smaller of the desert islands, too. So in this demo, there's still quite a bit to explore. Wait a second, this one sounds pretty interesting. Adds 5 arm health permanently? That's just a big upgrade, man. Then we can grow plants as well.
Fantastic! This planter lets you manage the dirt, but you'll still depend on outside factors. Thankfully, building this planter, EX3 saved you the guesswork with a red and green signal system. Farming on the airship, this is genius! If I remember well, you can check temperature and humidity from the cockpit control panel.
So, can I just plant my limber tree in here? Because that would be pretty handy, because you need this stuff constantly. Let's see if that would even grow here. Where is all this info at that it says? Aha, here it is. 50% humidity, 25 Celsius, and 14 psi. So the temperature range is good, and humidity is on the edge. And then fertility was dependent on the dirt, but I think it was like 50 something. Yeah, so yeah, growing. And you can even see it grow, that's pretty nice. But with that, I'm gonna be leaving it off over here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I see you all on the next one. Bye everyone.